Hi, this is Sarah, and today I am doing an unboxing. I know, you're shocked. This is the Birchbox for, this is November. I'm working on about 3 hours sleep. Shit's gonna get real. But yeah, Birchbox is a monthly beauty subscription service. It is, I wanna say, in around the $15 mark Canadian, including shipping and everything else. And you get hair, fragrance, all the things, deluxe to full-size sample that fits in this box. I have yet to see anything that doesn't fit in the Birchbox, but on the bright side that means that then the full-size items aren't typically hair care and larger things like that, although I have gotten a full-size skincare item in here. We have gotten the smaller bit, I think you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so the box this month looks like this. I'm hoping it comes out looking okay. Lighting is going to be weird because it's incredibly cloudy and rainy and miserable out. And this month we have a beauty at your fingertips, which means they are trying, and I know that this month they're going to try really hard because not only is it close to Christmas, but we are literally right now, as I'm filming this, on the first day of the Sephora VIB sale in Canada at the very least. The new Birchbox app for Android or iPhone makes it easier to check out your box, shop for products, and leave reviews. Download now to unlock 20% off in the shop. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good deal. That is a good deal. Because there are some beautiful things there. So the card, it says, "Hi there, the holiday festivities are on the horizon and there's a chill in the air. What better reason to spend a little more time pampering and polishing? Indulgence can take many forms. Sometimes it's sinking into a bubble bath with a great book. Other times it's grabbing a girlfriend for a manicure date on a Sunday afternoon. This month is all about making space for those moments. Slather on the L.O.C face mask, try out the new hairstyle for date night, and head into the most wonderful and hectic season feeling like your best. Happy November, Team Birchbox." That's very kind. I feel like I'm shouting. I'm tired. I feel like I'm shouting. Ooh, you are bigger than I assumed. So this is a protein hair mask from, so I'm gonna say this wrong because it's like Gyoji or something. Salon Gyoji. That's probably it, actually, with the accent mark. Keratin protein mask. Full size is $40. Does not say. That's my only complaint ever about the card from Birchbox, that it doesn't tell you how big the full size is on most of these. It just will say full size. It also doesn't say whether or not this is full size. I also received top box, and like, if what you're receiving is a full-size item, usually, I don't think it differentiates properly on there either. That would be, if I had one complaint about any of these boxes, it would be like, could you tell me the size of the sample that I have received in relation to a full-size sample? Like, I really need to know what is the ratio here. I don't know, I'm not accusing you of being cheap or anything, but just like, could you just be upfront about that? Because that would be really handy information for me. Like, you know, if this is basically half of a full-size thing, I'm not gonna spend $40 on it. But if it's like a big old tub, I would probably consider it because I really do enjoy a good hair mask. Once in a while, it gives me an excuse. I go do like a face mask and a hair mask and like do my nails and hang out, read a book in the bathroom, looking like crazy. Anyway, keratin protein mask, full size, $40, formulated with pure natural keratin. I don't know why that was funny. This mask repairs your locks from the inside out. Keratin masks, obviously keratin is something you have to be careful about because you can't overdo it, and then, okay. I cannot explain to you what exactly this smells like, but it smells like, it's kind of old lady-ish. It's like a very particular kind of soap, and it's not my favorite scent. I know I remember seeing on the website that this is sulfate free. Shh, phone. My phone just leveled up, clearly. But yeah, it has that sort of like florally, you know, like with lavender scented soap, sometimes it's that kind of flowery, like kind of like old lady soap smell. It's not my favorite. I am very tired, so it could possibly be just like interpreting that completely wrong. That could be a thing. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the smell, but we'll see how it goes on my hair. Then we have Temple Spa La La Lagoon Aromatic Bath and Shower Gel. The full size is $18. This is obviously not the full size. I would assume probably not even close. Infused with mint, peppermint, and basil, this gel cleanser helps soothe stress while softening and smoothing skin. That, depending on how big that is, for 18 bucks. Yep, that's yep, directly in my nose. That's wonderful. You definitely get the basil and the mint. More on the basil side, which I actually really like. And mint and basil is like one of my favorite sort of like scent combinations. But yeah, no. It smells nice, herbally. I think I also have too much. See, this is the thing. Like, I smelled this for too long, and now it's like up my nose. I think, but that smells really nice. There is also the Bio Republic Pomegranate Crush Illuminating Fiber Mask. This is now the second sheet mask I have come into contact with, and it turns out that I still haven't done one. I've done a couple of the gel eye masks now. I don't know if I ever got that review posted up. The Ico one is really nice, but that was a gel mask. It's a completely different animal. This is one of those cloth sheet masks. I have another one that's like an aloe. I'm kind of just hoarding them for right now. My skin is in that weird transition period where winter is coming, so it's starting to get like really thirsty. And I'm also using a different cleanser when I'm in the shower that is just drying as hell. Actually, it's really annoying. But I got a full size of it, and I'm hoping like it's drying in the good way. I don't know. Anyway, so this mask, illuminating sheet mask, the full size is $14.50. I assume that's not. This cannot be a $14 sheet mask. Yeah, I assume this comes in packs, because, I mean, it's nice and everything, but, like, yeah. Move some shit. Yeah, infused with botanical extracts, fiber mask, brightens skin, and evens tone. So, I mean, yeah, no, it sounds okay. Sounds okay. Next up, we have something from the Balm. Another one of their blush samples. And of course it says specifically all of their blushes and bronzers that come in these little packs are of course eye safe, they consider. Because they all say like eye and cheek. I think they all say eye and cheek, but I would probably just double check. And this is particularly in Frat Boy. This talc-free eyeshadow and blush combo gives skin a fresh radiance that makes you look and feel young. Apparently they liken this color to the flush you get on your face when your crush walks by. So, looks like that on my finger. So again, as per usual with the Balm, it's a sort of a matte. I don't know how well that's showing up on my hand, but actually that's nice. Like, I find that to be really natural. I like that. I mean, obviously it blends out pretty well. No, that's super good. I like that. I really, really like that. But I have yet to meet a balm product that I do not enjoy. I'm trying to think, is there anything that I've had from the balm that I haven't liked so far? I wasn't terribly fussed on the lip colors, but mostly because if it's a lip color, I don't want to be putting my fingers into it, because then I know that people think, oh, it's so on the gut. Well, no, because now my hand is covered with color and it's not convenient. That's just me. That's how I live. And then the thing that I was really excited about, because I am a huge lover of Glam Life Guru, or Toddy Westbrook, and that is the L.O.C stick Toddy. These are, you do sharpen these. They are in fact wood. I cannot remember what color I got. Impress Me. Did I name to get Impress Me? I must have. L.O.C. One and Done, and this is a Birchbox exclusive. Creaseless waterproof, shadow and shade, blah blah, Toddy Westbrook, blah blah, full size, $12. Impress Me. And I really don't feel like I picked Impress Me. I feel like I actually picked the gold one. This is not the gold one. This is the sort of the bronzy shade. But this was the first month for sample choice for Canadians. I do feel like I picked the gold one. But the thing is, the one thing I did notice about sample choice, and if you were American and watching this, it would be really great if you could tell me what sample choice does with you guys, because there was no way. I'm completely blown out right now. So this is not working. Bear with me. Oh God. There we wait. Oh, the darkness. She is curative. That'll do. Well, it's the best I can do, guys. Sorry. It's weird. It's like glary, but it's not glary, but it's something. So yeah, that looks better. So yeah, if you're an American and you're watching this and you get Birchbox, if you could let me know, because when I did my sample choice pick, then I couldn't go back and review it, and I don't know if that's normal. I also didn't get any kind of email letting me confirming my choice. I mean, I could very well be wrong. And I might have gone back and said to myself, do you really need one more gold eyeshadow product? Because truthfully, I look at this and I'm like, yeah, actually that does make the most sense. It's really hard to say. That said, swatching this on my hand, it feels it felt, and honestly, even drawing this, it just glides. This is probably literally the nicest product like this I have ever, even eyeliners and everything else. This is probably the nicest product that I've ever worked with so far. I have not a thing on my face. You know what? You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna, this is happening. So it does have a nice bit of slip, and what I'm planning on doing here is just blending it into the crease a little bit, which is not, I never normally do this on film at all, because I don't feel like I have necessarily a lot that's new to bring to the table as far as tutorials are concerned. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that it blends out so easily. that was, honestly, that was effortless. That was absolutely effortless. I'm going to do the other eye because that would look silly otherwise. But you know what? I'm okay with this color being what arrived, even if it turns out it wasn't what I checked. Yeah, no, this... I mean, the thing is, a product like this would be ideal for like when I'm coming out of the gym and I have stuff to do after. Because I could literally just... And it's so... There's gonna be somebody watching this that's like, why are you putting so much on? What is wrong with you? And the answer is because I'm using my monitor like a viewfinder, so I'm using it like a mirror, which is oddly enough harder than it seems like it should be. So yeah, wow. So that's just a really great product. And honestly, now that I've put it on, it's not irritating my eyes in any way, shape, or form. You know, they're slightly bothered right now because I've had, as I said, 3 hours sleep. This is now set up on, this is actually set up on my finger and on the back of my hand. So I'm going to try and kind of budge it off my finger a little bit. But it's on my hand now. I'm just curious as to how much I can mess with this. I definitely really layered this. So I'm just gonna... No. I mean, the only thing it did was like matte it out a little bit. I mean, slightly, like it's ever so slightly rubbing off. And it did mute the color a little bit, which isn't showing up on camera, but I can see it in person that it has matted it out a bit. I just shushed my phone. I don't know. And it's still setting. Like I can feel like it's still setting. So I feel like this is the sort of product. It's really nice. It has a really great shine factor. That is amazing. I was debating whether or not to try and pick up one of this, because they have the full sets, you know, where it's like all of the eye products and all of the lipsticks, because I was definitely interested in lip colors. And I have to say, I wasn't tremendously fussed, but like if this is going to be the formula, it's not necessarily always going to be these colors. But I realized that this was sort of like the launch for Birchbox for having their own in-house makeup line. But if this is going to be the quality that I could expect, these shadow sticks are brilliant. Like that, honestly, that was so effortless. And I love shades like this because you don't need a bunch of other things. You know, you can go with one color with a shade like this because it automatically shades your crease. It's just the way that it catches the light. It's just so brilliant and effortless. And that is just a really good color. I really like that on me. And this would go so great with just like, yeah, would. Just a little bit of eyeliner, some mascara, and a red lip, and yeah, I could definitely walk out of the gym and into anywhere downtown that I would be meeting my girlfriends. So that is just a fantastic product. I mean, as far as this box is concerned, I knew that this blush was coming. I did check out the box a couple days ago because I was excited. I'm not even gonna lie. Which actually, while I have you guys anyway, I'm just gonna double check because I feel like my, there we go. No, I don't want the limited edition Birchbox. Nope, do not. If I can see my box. Can I see my box? Why aren't you showing me? There's the little... That's weird. Okay. For whatever reason, it's not letting me see my... No, that's my lists. Account settings. Birchbox points. So weird. The normal link where, like, I would be able to look at my actual box is gone. I don't know, maybe if I go to sampled this month, yeah, there's my box link. Okay, that was weird. Okay, now that this has stayed for a second, I can feel like it's trying to catch up, but I did probably put on way, I definitely put on way too much. Okay, it doesn't show me the individual colors, but, well, because it shows me the set of the 3. But it tells me that the full size of each of these is $31. I don't know whether or not, but when I compare it to what I'm looking at online, when I compare it to the photo on the website, then the shadow stick itself looks identical in size to this. And I'm seeing that the set of 3 is $31, which I think is probably what they're going to go off of for the full-size price. Oh, no, $12 each. So, I mean, realistically, this alone, and I'm loving this product hardcore. It's weird. It's setting up fine. I think maybe there's just a spot where I left it a little bit heavier. It's going a little bit, I want to say tacky, but it's already going away. It's weird. It went a little funny for a minute. But all in all, like, it's a brilliant product. Like, I've gotten a chance to set this up even more. It's only becoming more and more budge proof. I mean, if the worst case scenario is it goes from being like quite metallic to a little bit more matte, and that's with me like really like rubbing on it, I'm never going to abuse my eyes like that. So I mean, not in a single day anyway. Not when I've got makeup on. I'm pretty good about when I've got my makeup done not rubbing my eyes and touching my face. So yeah, all in all, like, you know, is the bomb. Like, this is just like a free samples, whatever. I have a couple of their blushes that are about this size, honestly, and they're great products, and I love them. They're so pigmented that I couldn't imagine like even going through a full size. So like, you know, when I keep getting doubles, I'll be using one of their samples and I'll be like, oh, but what happens if I run out? But honestly, I've yet to put a dent in any of them. They're just, and there is the sun. So much sun. But yeah, they're really pigmented, so it doesn't even matter. Like, this is great. Like, this is $12. You know, I mean, this is the only full-size product, but it's a great product. Honestly, it was a really great box this month. I'm super happy to continue. I look forward to next month. I'm very interested to see. I can't remember if they did anything extra special last year, but obviously, with the states being involved, like with the Canadian, with a lot of the features that the American boxes get being involved now and opening up, I feel like it's going to get a little bit better. There was also an option this month to do a BoxyCharm add-on. I chose not to do that because honestly, like, none of the pieces just didn't grab me, and then I was seeing like different people wearing the different selections. They'd obviously been sent stuff or were affiliated somehow and things like that. And I was seeing the pieces on a couple of other people, or very similar pieces, and it was the sort of earrings where it's like some, and then this bit that comes behind, and it was, and I love that as a concept. It just, for me, those pieces were very poor execution, and they were all studs. And on it, I can't wear a stud earring. My ears are not happy about it. But I'm curious to see what any of the further editions will be. And so, again, if there's any Americans watching, please let me know what the sample choice is like for you guys on a regular basis. I mean, I'm not looking at your sample choice videos. I'm not, you know, I don't know if, like, for instance, yours was different. Like I said, we had the ability to choose, well, we had an ability to choose a curated box from Tati, but our box was a bit different than the one that you guys got as well. Because I saw the video, the official Birchbox video, and yeah, it was not what was available in our curated box by Tati. There was, like, the dry shampoo was the same, but then everything else was different. So I don't know. That said, I'm very happy with the products this month. Very happy to continue. Very curious to see how this develops over time and what they really do bring to us. I like, of course, the biggest thing that I like the most is the fact that everything that's sampled is available through the Birchbox shop, because that is one of the problems that I did have when I had Ipsy before. And so that would be my final thought, that when people, you know, I do know people and they'll ask me, you know, how do I feel about Ipsy? And my biggest problem ever is always going to be that there were products that I really, really enjoyed. One product in particular that I can think of right off the bat is Demeter. It's a fragrance company. They make this amazing fragrance called Salt Spray, and it just smells like the ocean. I love it. I got the perfume oil, which is a full-size sample from them, and it is fantastic. So I was already, like, halfway through mine, and I mean, I burn through perfume like any girl does, but I have so many. But it was just because I happen to be using that particular one quite often because it's so lovely. I don't even know where it is now, actually. That's really annoying. And so I was already looking like I should definitely look at purchasing this and maybe see if it comes in like a larger container, because it's just such a beautiful, light, easy to wear fragrance. It just smells fresh and wonderful, and so I really, really liked it. I could only get it in the perfume oil. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. As far as I know, as far as I know, it only comes in the perfume oil, or if it came in the large perfume, it was going to be like $80 or something stupid, and I wasn't going to spend that, because I didn't want to spend it and then have it be different, because, of course, going from a pure perfume oil, sometimes changing format to an eau de toilette spray, and not a, you know, if it's not sticking to an eau de parfum, sometimes I find that the scent just isn't, it's not the same, and there's some very particular qualities that I felt wouldn't necessarily translate across reformatting the physical fragrance itself. None of that matters. What matters is, I think it was like, the shipping was going to be ridiculous. I think it was going to wind up being like a flat shipping rate of like $19 or something like that. And I've seen that a few times from American brands, where in order for it to skip across the border, like literally it could go to like a spot in Maine, and as soon as it crosses the border, and I get it, but it's really, really hard to justify purchasing from these smaller brands that we're supposed to be sampling, if it's going to cost me more than the price of the product itself to get it shipped up, it doesn't matter how stellar the product is, I'm not going to go through their website. I'm probably going to go through a third party, which I almost feel like defeats the purpose of, especially when it comes to things like coupon codes. You know, giving me a coupon code that gets me free shipping is great. If it only gives me free shipping in the States, then it's basically useless if you're putting it in a box going to Canada. And I feel like there's enough of us up here where that differentiation should be made. So I do like the fact that Birchbox does have the whole Canadian wing. And I've had the service for, well, since it started now. So I want to say that the first box last year was November. Something like that. I feel like we're right about at the year mark, if not at a year. Really? I just need to, okay. So anyway, is it really super important? Oh, it might be super important. Oh, it might be super important. Is that new? Ooh. Oh, yeah, no, that's work. Sorry. So, this is super rude because I'm filming. Sorry, work, and then I'd have to turn it off, and then this none of that matters. I'm sorry, it's crazy. So, yeah, so Birchbox is great because in the few times when there has been offers that have accidentally been put in, that have been like American only, they have, I don't think they just universally done it, actually. I think that's the only thing that annoys me is, like, you know who your Canadians are, obviously. I think it was the first box they put in an offer in the box that was American only, and I got in touch with the customer service, and they were really great about it, and they're like, yeah, that's not something that you're going to be able to do. We're very sorry. We realized that it's not available through the Canadian arm of the retailer. I don't know whether they assumed it would be or what when they originally put it in there. I don't know. I wish I did, actually. That would be really helpful. I feel like I could... Anyway, but I got in touch with their customer service, and I was just like, hey, so this doesn't work. And they were like, yeah, no, we know that. We're sorry. They threw 100 points at me. I don't have a problem with that. That's worth, you know, $10 worth of product in their online store. Awesome. Love it. Whether or not that was, you know, automatic for all Canadians, I don't know, and I'm very curious. If you know the offer that I'm talking about and you were with it from the beginning, do know. I've been talking for half an hour. I've been rambling. This is what happens when I don't get enough sleep. But yes, final thoughts. This is amazing, and this is actually completely set up now. It was really easy to bring right into the lash line. I feel like this would be amazing as just an eyeliner. Doing the initial blending was very easy. I realize it might appear as though it's trying to crease because of how very hooded my lids are, but it has not creased. I apologize for the state of my face. Actually, I don't. It's my face and, like, whatever, but yeah, no. This is a tremendously nice color. I feel like it's got great pigmentation. It's definitely, like, satin to put on, but it's not, like, too soft. Yeah, I'm gonna... Ooh, coffee. Oh, that's what happened! I had, like, 2 coffees in quick succession, and then that's why I couldn't shut up. So yeah, no, that is fantastic. Super happy with that. Remember, don't forget the VIB sale this weekend. I have some very amazing, very high-end purchases that are going to be occurring this year for Mumsy Wumsy because Christmas, and this year apparently is a very dear Christmas for Mumsy, and that is going to be so achievable thanks to the VIB sale. And actually, I'm going to say it, if you're going and getting very specific things, I think that it can be worth it. I'm going to definitely do a haul. I still have to finalize my shopping cart. I assume that I'm going to get this in before the VIB sale ends. I'm going to try. God forbid I don't. We'll just see what happens. I have to get to the bank between now and then. But yeah, get in there and get shopping if you're into that. And I will let you guys know. And yeah, I suspect that the next video that I post in a timely manner will in fact be a haul. I will warn you now, I probably won't be swatching the products, I would expect, because they'll have to stay pristine. But I will in fact be doing a video at some point before Christmas that is just sort of like I don't want to say beginner makeup because it's not really, but very user-friendly makeup. Because my mom has historically been very good with her cosmetics, but she's getting back into it again. She's starting to love it again. Some beautiful neutrals to work with, and just some, I think some really great ideas if your mom is in a situation that's similar to my mom, where she had 2 boys first. This video is just getting very long, and I will explain it all in that video. And yeah, other than that, I would like to say hey to Mentita's makeup. God, Kathleen. I do feel like it's Kathleen. Anyway, yes. It's Kathleen, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Oh God, if it's not, I'm sorry. It's so great to see you again, and thank you so much for letting me know about the benefit box, because I was actually thinking about it. It was definitely consideration because I had seen them a couple years ago, the first one, and that looked amazing. And I don't know why they don't just, like, honestly, if they had just repeated that every year, that would be actually completely fine with me, and it makes me really sad they don't, because I couldn't afford it the year that it came out, and I could have afforded it this year, and this year I was waiting for it, and I didn't realize that only that first year was it actually good. This year it's really, yeah, I I picked it up. It was really lightweight, and for the money, like, I'm cheap. Like, I know I'm spendy on certain things, but on other things, I'm cheap. So yeah, absolutely thank you so much for watching. I am sorry for the sleepy ramble. I am going to tag this video as long. If you have been sticking with me to the very end, thank you so much. If I was you, I would leave me a little blurb at the bottom, because I imagine there might be a secret Christmas giveaway. I don't know. Do you know? You should definitely leave a comment if you do. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.